Clem Emberleaf was born amidst the golden waves of the grasslands, a picturesque expanse that nurtured his spirit and defined his early years. As a tiny fairy with an innate affinity for nature, Clem was deeply connected to the vibrant life around him. Raised among a nurturing circle of druids, he learned the delicate balance of the natural order and how to maintain harmony within it. From a young age, Clem cherished tales of cooperation between fairies and the nomadic human tribes that roamed at the edge of their domain, stories that shaped his hopeful view of coexistence. Clem's transformation from a benign druid to a figure seeking vengeance didn't happen overnight. His idyllic world was shattered when a newly formed human settlement began encroaching on the grasslands. Initially, Clem approached the settlers with an open heart, seeking dialogue. Many among them seemed kind, speaking of hardships in their distant homeland that had forced them to settle anew. Yet, driven by survival instincts and led astray by unscrupulous leaders motivated by greed, the settlers began to destroy sacred groves and pollute pristine streams, disrupting the natural harmony he was sworn to protect. Despite Clem's tireless advocacy, which at times swayed a few sympathetic settlers, his pleas were largely ignored by leaders blinded by the promise of prosperity. Even a mentor, an elder druid who Clem revered deeply, betrayed them by advocating for a pragmatic compromise that favored human growth over natural preservation. This betrayal struck a deep chord of disillusionment in Clem, sparking his gradual descent into discontent. In the devastating aftermath, where once thriving ecosystems lay in ruins, Clem sought solace in isolation and became a hermit in a remote corner of the grasslands. This was not just a withdrawal from the world, but a transformative period of introspection and anger. He grappled with the remnants of his druidic ideals, questioning how his once clear path of protection had been so easily dismissed. During this time, Clem honed his skills with the Herbalism kit and explored new depths of his magical abilities. His connection to nature, once a source of creation and healing, evolved into a fount of power and retribution. Mastering spells like Druidcraft and create Bonfire, he began using them to reflect his turbulent emotions, crafting potent, destructive versions that could both renew and ravage. Clem emerged from this hermitage with a singular mission: to reclaim the grasslands and ensure that no unwelcome foot would disrupt nature's sanctum again. He forged alliances with other disillusioned spirits and creatures of the land, drawn to his cause by their shared sense of loss. Yet, in his pursuit of vengeance, Clem often confronted former friends who resisted his aggressive methods, creating a complex web of relationships fraught with tension and unresolved ties. His journey is defined by this struggle, a cycle of re-evaluation where each destruction he wrought begged the question of whether he was restoring order or merely bending the world to his broken ideal. Clem's story is one of raw ambition, blurred morality, and a quest for power that ultimately challenges him to reconcile the fairy he was with the spectre he has become, as forces greater than he stage themselves to either quell his wrath or amplify it into legend.